Welcome back, everyone. You may be in a position where you want to go ahead and have your iPhone to stop spying on you. Now, what does this mean? Well, essentially, if you ever feel like your iPhone is, having data in the background when you really think it shouldn't, for example, if you're talking about something and you feel like you open up a web page and it just brings up whatever you're talking about, well, that may not necessarily be the case. If there are any applications that actually or within the Apple ecosystem, or if you're using Instagram, well, if you make your way over to WhatsApp or you make your way over to Facebook, you may see ads because those, applications are related. Now, one of the best things you can do for any application that you don't really want to snoop you in the background, but maybe you use all the time, is by going into applications like settings, for example. You can scroll down until you see these applications at the bottom, and what you can do here is you can turn off certain permissions within these apps. So for example, within, let's just say Lapsit, for example, I click here. This is not really a good example. But with applications like Snapchat, for example, you can see that I pretty much give them, access to a lot of different things within my specific phone, my microphone, camera. Now, if you use these applications, then by all means keep them on. But if you don't really feel comfortable with the, having them access to your microphone or camera, just go ahead and turn those things off. And that's pretty much the best way to go ahead and do it. Now, another thing you can do that I would honestly probably recommend doing for a lot of different applications out there, because it not only helps you kind of, protect your iPhone a little bit, but also saves battery life, is by going into your general settings here, clicking on background app refresh, and pretty much disabling all of these toggles, or most of them. Don't disable all of them, disable the applications you don't need no notifications for. So for example, with books, I don't want to be notified of anything with that application. Same thing with fonts, but with Facebook, maybe you want to be notified if somebody likes your photo or sends you a message. So maybe you want to keep that application on, but you can pretty much go on so on and so forth and pretty much, disable whichever options you don't really care about here. So that's another thing you can do to pretty much stop your device from pretty much spying on you, specifically with those devices. Now, another thing I'd recommend doing is going down under Siri and search, which is right here. And probably I would recommend turning off listen for Hey Siri. That means your microphone will always be on and pretty much waiting for it to turn on. So I'd recommend disabling that. And honestly, you can probably disable Siri if you want it. I mean, this seems to be like kind of the biggest thing, to be honest. And other things like announce calls and all this other stuff, I would probably recommend going through and deleting Siri and dictation history as well. That's another thing you can do. And you might as well go ahead and update your iPhone. So click on general, click software update, and you may want to go ahead and update your iPhone to the most recent version of software as well. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.